Today we had our first ceremony for the Barranco Award here in Cottage Square. It'll be an annual award given to by the New Urban Guild.
Hi, I'm Steve Muzan, and just wanted to say a word or two about the Barranco Award. Michael Barranco probably exhibited better than anybody else I know the nature of civic duty in architecture. As a profession, we tend to be kind of self-serving. He was anything but. He was a community servant of his own choice, and so that's the idea of the award: is to find other architects that have exemplified this nature of civic duty and of responsibility in their work, in doing things that is bigger than themselves.
We also had another event here at the Cottage Square today where we dedicated an oak tree. The mayor of Ocean Springs was here for that, and Michael's family was here, and it was just a great event.
I was thinking about how Michael would react to this award, and as you said, he would duck it, but he would try to give it to somebody else. That's how he did in anything. He always gave credit to somebody else, always. Even in our home, if anybody complimented him, he would turn to me and say, no, it was Janae. And so it's so great that he can be honored to the extent that he deserved, because if he was here, he would have found some way to downplay it and not make it as great as it really was, and not bring attention to the great person that he really was. And new urbanism was his greatest passion besides Christ and family. Once he got started in new urbanism, any project that he did that had to do with new urbanism, those were the very few work conversations that he would bring home and talk about around the table. And the kids understood the concept of new urbanism because he talked about it all the time and brought books home, and he would take us on family vacations and show us the layout of the streets and the houses and the density, and we all learned the terminology. So for him to be honored in that particular area, that's where most of his passion in architecture came from, which also goes back to his classical studies. And in Rome and in England is where he learned everything about the new urbanism planning. And when I went to clean up his office, he had a big map on the wall that had the layout of classic towns like Florence and Venice for the town density, and he kept those up in front of him at all times because he just found so much interest in how things were once planned and how perfect they were compared to how we did things now.